Anora Onimakiva is a young stripper living in Brighton Beach, a Russian-speaking community in Brooklyn. As the only Russian-speaking dancer at an upscale Manhattan strip club, Ani is introduced to Ivan Vanya Zakharov, the spoiled and reckless son of a wealthy Russian oligarch, Nikolai Zakharov. Vanya, who claims to be in the US to study, spends most of his time partying, playing video games, and wasting his days at his family's mansion in Brooklyn. His parents, fed up with his behavior, hire his godfather, Taras, along with his henchmen, Garnik and Igor, to keep Vanya out of trouble and cover up his antics. Vanya hires Ani for a few sexual encounters, and soon he becomes infatuated with her. He offers her $15,000 to spend a week with him and pretend to be his girlfriend. What starts as a simple transaction turns into a whirlwind romance, and Vanya impulsively proposes to Ani during a trip to Las Vegas. Though hesitant, Ani agrees, charmed by his promises of love. The two elope in a small chapel in Las Vegas. However, shortly after their wedding, Vanya casually admits that his real reason for marrying Ani was to secure a green card, avoiding having to return to Russia and deal with his father's expectations. Devastated but determined to make it work, Ani quits her job and throws herself into her new role as Vanya's wife. But Vanya, still self-absorbed and immature, isn't ready for the responsibilities of marriage. When news of their union spreads on Russian social media, Vanya's mother, Galina, is furious. She demands that Taras find them and force an annulment. Galina and her husband, Nikolai, fly to the US to handle the situation personally. Taras sends Garnik and Igor to confront Vanya and Ani at the mansion. They tell Vanya he's being sent back to Russia, and they insult Ani, repeatedly calling her a prostitute. Overwhelmed, Vanya flees, leaving Ani to deal with the mess on her own. A physical altercation follows, with Ani fighting back and damaging parts of the mansion in the process. Eventually, she's subdued, and Taras offers her $10,000 to sign the annulment, explaining that Vanya has no assets to divide in a divorce. Though Ani insists that she still loves Vanya, she reluctantly agrees to help find him, hoping there might still be a way to save their marriage. Taras takes her wedding ring as collateral. The group spends the night searching for Vanya, who is drunkenly hopping from nightclub to nightclub. Ani eventually finds him at her old club, getting a lap dance from another dancer. She tries to make him understand the gravity of the situation, but Vanya,